This is Homelink 510 of Everyday Math, measuring with millimeters. Your child has been using millimeters to learn about decimal place value. This page offers a way to practice with millimeters and other metric measurements. Have your child use the ruler at the bottom of the page to answer the questions. So, this says a queen termite is drawn above the ruler at the bottom of the page. It is 5 millimeters long. It's very hard to see, but there is a tiny little termite drawing over here. You can zoom right in on it. And it's 5 millimeters. This ruler is in centimeters, and 5 millimeters is a half a centimeter. So we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 millimeters. So here are the questions. This is asking how many termites would fit on 1 centimeter. So I have to think about this. I know that 1 termite is 5 millimeters, so I could go another 5 millimeters, and that's going to bring me to 1. So I know that there are 2 termites that would fit there. 2. Now how many would fit on 10 centimeters? Well, one way to do this is we could draw at each 5 millimeter interval and see how many we get. Another thing that we could do is, I know that 10 centimeters is 10 times this number. So if 10 centimeters is 10 times this, then I know that this is going to be 10 times this. So 20 is my answer. So I could make that answer, and then I could actually count them. And if I drew them all the way across to 10 and counted them, I would get 20. And how many termites would fit on 1 meter stick? And I know that there are 100 centimeters in a meter. Right here. It's also on the key. 100 centimeters equals a meter. So, if 10 centimeters equals 20, I know that 10 times 10 is 100, so I'm going to also multiply this by 10, and I'll get 200. So if I were to have a meter stick here, if I were to have 100 centimeters, I could line up 2 termites for each centimeter, actually, and I would have 200 termites. The other way to think about this too is, if we have 1 centimeter, I know that there are 2 termites for each centimeter. If I have 100 centimeters, I could do 100 times 2. Because there's 2 termites for each, and I'm going to have 100 of them. That equals 200. 200, and it's really, we should label this 2 termites, 20 termites, 200 termites. Okay, and it also asks over here, I didn't follow the letters across, but either way, how many termites will fit on 5 centimeters? Well, I know that on 1 centimeter there's 2, so if I have 5 centimeters, that I know is the same as 5 times 2, that's going to be 10 termites. If I have 5, I know that 5 times 10 is 50, so I'm going to say 10 times 10 is 100 termites. Another way I can think about it is that I know in 1 centimeter, here, I can fit 2 termites, and if I have 50 centimeters, I can do 50 times 2, because it's 50 centimeters each with 2 termites. That's going to be 100. Now it wants to know on 3 meter sticks. Well, if 200 termites fits on 1 meter stick, if I have 3 of them, I know that's going to be 200 times 3. Well, I know that 2 times 3 is 6, and then I just add my zeros on there. 600 termites can fit on 3 meter sticks. What would be the length of a chain of 60 termites? Well, I know that 1 termite is just a half a centimeter. So for each centimeter, I have to put on 2 termites. So I could keep drawing them across, and we'll definitely have to make more centimeters to get there. because I know that I have to have 2 of those for each centimeter. So I can kind of think about it that way. Another way to do it is 60 divided by 2, or 60 split in half, or 60 over 2. All of those equal 30. So 30 centimeters. And if I think about it in a reverse way, if I have 30 centimeters, how many termites could I fit on them? Well, I know I could fit 2 on each. 30 times 2 is 60. So what would be the length of a chain of 60 termites? How many meters would that be? Well, I know that there are 100 centimeters in a meter, so my number is going to get smaller, because it's certainly not going to equal a whole meter. So I know that it's going to be a point here, and so how many meters is 30 centimeters? Well, I know that since there are 100 centimeters in a meter, that I need to go back 2 places to the hundredths place, to here, and so it's going to be 30 hundredths, or this can also be read as 3/10 of a meter. So I know that it's 3/10 of a meter. And how many millimeters? Well, I know that there are more millimeters in a centimeter. So there are 10 millimeters in a centimeter. So what I need to do is, I need to do 30 times 10. And 30 times 10, I'm just going to add a 0 to this, equals 300. 300 millimeters. And then down bottom, you can practice multiplication. 7 times 7, 7 times 8, 9 times 7, 6 times 7. And that is homework 5.10, measuring with millimeters.